Winter, it means maintenance,
Yep.
and it can be very expensive if you leave it too late.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, again, we're midway through the first month of the winter. There's always a I'll get it done job, and if things haven't been booked in particular, then there's a irrigation companies have a limited number of staff that can actually get out there and do your maintenance. So if you haven't booked them in for your maintenance, especially on centre pivots and linear moves, where anything major has to come from overseas, if you've got a pipe or two that has to be replaced, they may or may not have that pipe in stock. Most of them will have the smaller ones in stock, but anything that's large, it's going to have to come in a container. You're looking down the barrel, it's sort of 6 weeks before some of those parts can actually get here to New Zealand, and they would have to be backloaded or loaded in with an order that's coming to New Zealand. You're not going to put a 140-foot pipe in a container and bring it over. I mean, it's got to come with something else.
So you've got to wait for something else
Yeah,
to
it's
be
got
ready.
to. That's right. So and so the effort should have been made by now to get that maintenance work done. None of the equipment we use is bulletproof and has lifelong warranty. And it's you wouldn't look after your tractor like some people look after their irrigation systems, and they just need to make sure they get that maintenance organised. If they're New Zealand, if there's components that are made in New Zealand, you're probably okay. That can be dealt with, but it's actually the time it takes for each irrigator to be serviced, and there's a limit. As I say, there's a limited number of service people in each of the irrigation companies, and they're probably well booked up by now, leading up to the next irrigation season. And it's 2.5 months away. It could potentially.
Apathy can be very expensive.
It can cost you a lot of money by just sitting there saying, oh yeah, I'll get round to it, I'll do it, and then along comes August and you go, oh actually I haven't done that job.
And then you don't start irrigating until December.
That's right.